chat? What's up, YouTube? This is the Needle Podcast, episode 168. If you're in the chat right now, put exclamation point podcast in the chat. We'll get you to the new YouTube where I put all the podcasts. I put all the good stuff on there, man. Got a new YouTube just for that. Put that in the chat, man. We're keeping all this stuff separate, trying to separate everything. We got 5 different YouTube channels right now. Madden, obviously. We got the MLB YouTube that's booming. We got Bot Wars on its own YouTube. We have W Plays, which are all my single player games, and any other game that's not MLB or Madden. Then we got the podcast, its own YouTube. Try to separate it for all you guys that be going back and looking for the pod ski. It is on its own YouTube, boys. What's up? What's the word? This is my first podcast with this new light, my new lighting. I want to make. I seen people they were looking a little more crispier than me, and I want to make sure I'm the crispiest. I want to be the crispiest person on the platform. Really, for the most part, that's my goal. The basketball games are on, but who wants to watch the Heat and the Hawks? You know, who really cares? Before we get started, we can talk about basketball and how the Sixers the best team alive right now. I mean, I think it's just undoubtedly, yes, they have been dominant. They have been the most dominant team in the first round of the playoffs. A lot of you guys have been telling me that the Raptors were going to give the Sixers trouble. They're a good team. They got good defense. I heard that a lot, and the Sixers literally just blasted the shit out of them in 2 games. You know, I just, that's how I feel. But, you know, maybe you guys were trolling. Maybe you guys weren't serious about the Raptors. Maybe you're just haters of the process, you know. And people have been telling me I've become Earl of the NBA, which is a good thing. That means I'm passionate. That means I'm poignant with my arguments. That means I'm very devoted. And I don't have a problem with that. The NBA is at an all-time high, Falcons. Do you feel that? There's not one OP team. I mean, it's pretty good right now. I'll be honest, it's pretty good. It's pretty standard. You can go out there and say there's 5 or 6 teams that have a legit shot to win the title. I agree. I agree with that. You know, who knows what Ben Simmons could bring to the Nets? I think that team has its deficiency. I feel like every team kind of has deficiencies. You know, but, I mean, it is pretty even right now. It is pretty even. Wow, nobody picked the Raptors. Chat, are we going to lie like that? Nobody picked the Raptors. I retweeted it today. We're just going to lie this early. We're going to lie this early and say no one picked the Raptors. Are we really going to do that? Is that what we're going to do? How good is Jokic on a scale of 1 to 10? I mean, it's like Andre Drummond a 3. Embiid would be a 10, right? So if Embiid would be a 10, I mean, I'd probably put Jokic at like 6'5", 7. Right? What do we think? Pretty valid. I mean, what the playoffs are doing is they're exposing Jokic. They're exposing him. Because, and I said this today, if you guys don't follow the tweeter, you should, because I said, you know what? You're going to have bad offensive games in the playoffs. So you guys, we said it all the time, right? The NBA defense gets serious in the playoffs. It does. Y'all agree with that? Like, they play harder defense. Like, a player is not going to come out here and shoot 60%, 70%, go 12 for 14. That's not going to happen in the NBA playoffs. It's not, right? Now, nobody's going to just dominate the game on offense. Even the Durant and Kyrie had a great game, but he wasn't just shooting 80%, right? So, and this where it's like, how else can you affect the game, right? Now, not only is everybody going to have, like, their offense is going to be nerfed a little bit because people are playing hard on defense, but you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to play on the other end of the basketball court. And that's where Embiid and Jokic are completely opposites. And I don't see, I feel like this is, like, the biggest argument to the best big man in the NBA. I don't even think it's, like, close because Embiid has dominated these 2 games against the Raptors in the paint. He has made them change so many shots. He has affected so much play inside the paint. He's affected so much play guarding on the perimeter. He moves his feet so much better. He's so much more athletic than any big man. Dude, I could I don't know what to tell. Like a 7-footer like that. Embiid is really, really good on defense. Now, I will tell you, through the regular season, he is lackadaisical, bro. He just sits in the paint and chills. Like he's done ratcheted it up. He done took it to another level. Non-stop in the playoffs. He was great the first 2 series on defense, man, because defense, you don't need to shoot well to play defense. You don't need to get foul calls to play defense. You don't need to have your teammates hit shots to play defense. Defense is all about effort, and that is where I feel that's the biggest difference in between the players. Whereas Jokic, the other team's whole game plan is to attack him. He is the oh shit, let's get a bucket on him. Where it's the opposite for the Sixers, like, oh shit, let's get away from Embiid. Like, that polar opposite is so glaring in the playoffs, man, because neither of them is going to have some crazy game where they win the game just on offense, you know. My man Slim Ghost with the gifted. Slim Ghost has the Ghoulie popping pretty much every night, dude. It's the gulag every single night. I know a lot of you guys have been playing MLB. I've been playing MLB, but my man Slim Ghost has got the gulag popping. If you guys want to watch Madden, pretty much every night my man Slim Ghost on Twitch. He's part of the Needed Stream team. All you got to do is click the Needed below my name. You can find him pretty much every single night. So all you Madden junkies, it's definitely still rocking over there. Yeah. I think the Sixers are really good. You know, I mean, I hate that we've made this, and now there's this excuse that Jokic doesn't have any players. Bro, he's played with the same team all year. It's not like these guys just got hurt last week. I don't understand. So his players were good enough for him to win MVP and carry them and go off, and he's got all these assists and all these rebounds so he could score his team, but now all of a sudden they're not good enough. Doesn't make sense. That argument doesn't make sense. Had they got hurt yesterday, okay, yeah, that sucks. You know, and obviously the team's not at full strength. I don't expect them to win the title, but they're getting drugged. And most importantly, he's getting drugged. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting just dominated on offense and defense. So, for me, it's an obvious, the 2 players are in different worlds. They're on different planets. They are. You know? Yeah, Jokic got swept last year. But the Sixers still got to play. I think the Raptors are good. I think Siakam is good. Van Fleet is a baller. That kid they got, Scotty Barnes, he's a baller too. He's a baller, but he got hurt. So that kind of, once he got hurt, they were cooked for the most part. Yeah, so the Sixers have looked really good. The Warriors look like they're back. Warriors look back. The Suns, I think, the Suns and the Bucks are kind of like still the best teams. Like, low-key, they still got to be the favorites, the defending conference champions. Like, those 2 teams are still elite. Then you, on the Western Conference, I pretty much look at them and Golden State. Is there another team you guys think could win the West? Golden State and Phoenix are kind of like head and shoulders above all the other teams, right? And then in the East, I think I'm not going to sleep on Miami. I you know, it's easy to sleep on them, but you know, I think Miami still got a puncher's shot, right, boys? I mean, Miami went to the finals in the bubble. Do we count the bubble? Are we counting that? Like, if we're counting the bubble, okay. I feel like the bubble, I don't want to talk about it. Because I'm going to be honest. Jamal Murray ain't no, outside of the bubble, that dude ain't no top 10 player. In the bubble, Jamal Murray was, that dude was insane in the bubble. He was like TJ Warren in the bubble. But Jamal Murray ain't no superstar. Yeah, the Bucks are good. Nets and Celtics are going to be. Jamal Murray is a superstar? Is that where we're going? Is Jamal Murray a superstar? A top what player in the league? Top 20? Come on, dude. No. Top 30? Maybe? Do y'all believe in the Mavs? I don't believe in the Mavs. I don't believe in the Mavs. I don't know. They got Luka, obviously, but I don't know what's up with Luka. Like, is he gonna be back? The Mavs will make Western Conference Finals. Are they going to beat? Are they a top team Are they a top team in the West? The Mavericks. I can't lie. I will tell you that the Sixers always bagged Luka every time they played him. I thought it was Ben Simmons. Luka didn't like Ben Simmons, but then they bagged Luka this year too. So I don't know. So I every time I've seen the Sixers play Luka, they done bagged his ass. I like the Celtics, man. I think the Celtics are really, really good. I'm glad the Sixers are the 4 seed. I want to play these damn Hawks. I swear to God, nonstop talking makes me just like Slim like the damn. He liked the damn Mavericks. I do like the Celtics. I like the Bucks. I like the Nets because of Kyrie and Durant. And I like, obviously, I like the Sixers. But all right. But we've been playing MLB. How many of you guys are playing MLB? That's what I want to know. I would listen if you thinking about it. If you like baseball, you'll love the fight. If you like baseball a little bit, you'll like the game. If you played a little bit of baseball, you'll like the game. For real. You know what I think? I feel like you're. I say this. Jokic is playing 1 versus 5. Is he playing? Is he really playing 1 versus 5? Is he really? Was it so? He was playing 1 versus 5 all year. Why was it good all year until now? That's what I want to know. Why was Jokic 1 versus 5 so good that he was dropping 40 and 20 and 15? He leads but all of a sudden he can't do that shit no more. What's the difference? Yeah, they started playing defense, dude, and his fat ass can't play defense. There you go. Defense gets tougher for him to. He can't score 1-on-1, and he can't play defense. Therefore, as a fat center, you're a liability. If you can't score 1-on-1 and you can't play defense, you hurting your team more than you helping it. Now, people say they got to tweak hitting. Maverick, talk to me. Everybody, that's all I hear is bitching. Hitting. Dude, if y'all don't play in a custom park, I don't understand that. Like, bro. Y'all gotta play in a custom park, boys. Has to happen. Has to happen. I don't see why not. I don't see the argument against the custom park. I don't see it. Right? Because if you're in the needed ballpark, right? We're talking about MLB now. You can make custom parks, which would be a cool addition to Madden. It'd be actually pretty cool, right? But people would just make giant cocks and stuff like that. I've never gone to a baseball field and been like, yo, this shit is tough. Have y'all ever gone to a custom park and be like, yo, this is like fire. I want to play in it? Other than mine, of course. I shouldn't need a custom park. What? Well, you can have one. Right? Like, then your argument's over. If you play in a custom park, hitting is fine, right? If you get a hold of some shit, it's a home run, right? Period. Am I right or am I wrong? So if you're in a custom park, right? You can put the elevation up. You can put the walls short, close. So every good contact is a home run, right? What if you're away? Then shit, I mean, nothing you can do about that. But you can control half of the games, right? So if you can control half of the games, why not put them in a super friendly hitters park, right? So you kind of low-key patching the game yourself. Now you're going to give up some bullshit home runs, but you're going to get some bullshit home runs, okay? Now first of all, let's talk as if we're the regular average gamers right here. I'm not trying to be Gunsky or fucking your friend Kyle. We're not those people, all right? We're not hitting tanks on Legend. We're not. And if you are, God bless you. You are the W of MLB, right? That's you. You are that good. You're cracked. I'm not that cracked. So I feel like the hitter-friendly park is solid. I don't see the argument against it. I feel like a lot of top guys have too much pride to be in a little shoebox stadium. Oh, I don't need that. Why the fuck not? I don't see the argument in it. I don't see the downside of it. I need to explain it. I need to hear the explanation, for real, of what's bad about it. I want to hit home runs. I'm here for the content, baby. Okay. You get some shitty home runs, Maddie. But won't I get the same shitty home runs too? Right? Doesn't it even it out? So what you're going to do is you're going to even out your shitty home runs. But if you actually get a hold of something, it's going to go out. I honestly feel like it widens the skill gap. Because if I'm hitting shit, I'm hitting home runs. Right? So if I'm the better hitter, I want the park as small as possible. Right? Shitters are playing damn polo or the Forbes Field. I don't want anything over my head. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't need shit for basic stuff to work right. Well, it doesn't. If you think it doesn't work right, do what you need to do to fix it yourself. Because you have the option. Here's your options. Bitch and complain to the company, not have fun because you're not hitting home runs, say the game needs tuning, or play in a custom stadium, hit the fuck out of home runs, have a better time. Which one do you pick? Complain and bitch and be a sourpuss, or try to fix it a little bit yourself? I don't know. I try to do as much as I can possible, because the moment you rely on somebody else to fix your problems, now you're waiting on them, dude. You're just waiting on them to fix your problems. They're never going to fix your problems. Yeah, man, you could tune into whatever you want. Hitter friendly is the move. I think the more the hitter friendly, the better it is for, like, I don't know. I just don't see an argument against it. Especially when people say the hitting needs to be rewarded. I feel like you need to get a cut. If you say that shit, you need to get you a custom. But anyway, Maddie, how are we doing our MLB tournaments? Now I want to know, we could do this 18 and over and do it on Players Lounge, boys. We could do it. Let's figure out a good March Madness style seeding. Oh, we can't do seeding. I don't got time for that. Here's the question. We could probably do $1,000 tournament, right? But it has to be 18 plus. I feel like MLB has a decent amount of 15, 16, 17s. What do you guys think? I can't change the age, dude. That the age is for legal gambling purposes. I can't change the age, dude. I didn't make it 18. I would want everybody to play. Yeah, I'm gonna go change some laws just for you, Tony. I got you. Shit, let's make gambling age 13. That might work, boys. No, I really feel like it's a lot of young. I feel like it's a lot of young players, boys. I do. So it's like I could offer more money because then we'll have players lounge, right? We could have more money because we have players lounge. It'd be a bigger prize, but it'd just be 18 on older. Do you think we do that? I say we do a players lounge one. See if we get a lot of complaints about it being, you know what I'm saying? Because if we get like 20 people, to say like, yo, I want to play, but I'm not. Then the next one we'll do on our own. For real. My man Ironhead keeping it going. Let's go, Ironhead. Yeah, the players lounge makes it so much easier. Like they pretty much run the tournaments themselves. Now, is this a weekend thing, boys? Do we do a weekend? I think Sunday night is kind of a dub, boys. What do we think? I'm not doing 9 innings. I almost wanted. Part of me wants to do 3 innings, but I think 5 is the number. I think 5 is a cracked number for a tournament. You know what I feel like? I feel like, all right, so it's going to be, now you guys, I don't know if you guys are like really MLB players, but how does like a friendly work, right? Can I throw Randy Johnson every single game? Like when I play a friendly, does he get like stamina like every game? Or does it like rotate? Like, I don't know how it works. Yeah, man, you gotta make a TikTok by the end of the podcast so you don't get mod back. So you got like an hour to make a TikTok. So it's up to you. Saturday night for the MLB tournament, that's kind of prime time, boys. Saturday night is pretty prime time. So stamina, dude. And what difficulty do we play this tournament on? I feel like Legends for the super sweats, and most people are gonna like strike out a million times. I don't know. Hall of Fame is the move. Okay, Hall of Fame. 5 innings. What if we go relief pitchers only? Could we do that? Would that be a glitch? That way nobody's going to have OP stamina. You're going to have to switch the pitchers. What do y'all think? Yeah, but I still like a 90 overall can still go a whole 5 innings. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're going to make it 5 innings, your pitchers need lower stamina. So that's why I think the bullpen would be a cracked idea. Yeah, but it's just like you're going to see Randy Johnson for 3 innings, and then you'll get their 2 best bullpen guys. I don't see what's wrong with just bullpen. 5 innings, just bullpen. No, 9 is too much, bro. 9 is too much. I think 5 is the move. Ward, what's the word? I think 5 is the move. 7, you might as well play 9. There's no point in 7. 5 is the move. I think 5 is my number that I like. 5 is my number that I like. I really don't give a shit what y'all say. Y'all just saying numbers be different. Because 5 is super sweaty. All right. So we'll do Players Lounge. We'll do 5 innings. I think relief pitchers only is a move. And nobody want to face Randy. Then you could pitch him every game. Like, you're going to face him every game, right? And there's no OP reliever that, like, right, boys, that you need, like, collections for. So pretty much everybody on the game has the good. Has, like, Chapman and Class A and Devin Williams and shit. Everybody has the good players. So I think we're on to something. I'm going to ask the boys if that's a good idea. Should it be a sub tournament? Subs only. I don't know how many people would even join that aren't subs, really. Nah, overall is whack. Pay to play, bro. Pay to play. Nobody wants to see the shitter teams. Maddie, that's why we're trying to bring $1,000 MLB tournaments, dude. Why not, right? Sub only. Would Sunday night be lit? Yo, what's the NBA? I know the Sixers play Saturday, so we could do Sunday. We could do Sunday. Sunday, April 24th. Oh, yeah, we could do. I mean, it's only the Pelicans and the Suns. Game 4. That could be a sweepington. I think Sunday night baseball. Ooh, Sunday night baseball? I think we're cracked here, boys. I think we're pushing out good ideas right here. I think we're pushing my man Rel 27 months. I think we're pushing good ideas right now. My man Mayhem 46 months. Oh Lord. My man Ray Billion in here with 33 months too, man. The boys. I think we're pushing good ideas. I think we're pushing some good ideas, boys. All we can do is try it, right? That's all we can do is try it. Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of tax stuff. Oh my God, boys. Hall of Fame relief only. Shot, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're winning. Alright, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it. You know, we gotta make our impact. All caps allowed. Other than cap pitchers. No cap pitchers. I'm putting in there is no cap pitchers. That's my only rule. You could use a cap hitter for sure. No cap pitchers. That's my number one rule. Oh, do you have to play? Oh, I can't play I can't play in the Nita Stadium. Should there be like a? All right. Should there be a stadium? I don't want everybody to have to download the stadium. Should there be a stadium rule, like all in Ship It, or all in Coors Field, or? Should I do a random minor league park? Yeah, but then Needed Park, then like PS4 and Xbox can't play, and then I gotta have people download it. It's gonna be tough. How about Ship It, Laughing Mountain, Coors? We gotta have like 4 stadiums to play. Coors, the Farm. Yeah, put them on the Farm. Capital. My man Kamikaze with 2 months. Field of Dreams. Yeah, you know. My man Turbo Chef. My man with 7 months. And we are hype training. Fenway is the worst. Oh my god. Fenway is the worst. But we'll figure it out. We will. I don't think anybody would play in a shit stadium. Like, what's the shittiest stadium? Honestly, I only like. I don't know, boys. Bro, baseball is cracked, bro. You gotta get with it. You gotta get with it. All right, let's do a little rapid fire, boys, before we get into the. I know my M bands are like 40 deep today. Let me bring them up so I know. Let's get some rapid fire. Any questions in the whole world? I will not. If you say what are my settings, how do I stop escape artists? You get anything you want right now. Pause. TG Blue in the Bahamas, still on the yes, market. You know what's crazy though? Is that they were so big on last year, bro. They were so big on Rudy Gobert has this crazy impact. Rudy Gobert, you can't give it to a perimeter defender. Rudy Gobert is the most impactful player ever at the center position because Ben Simmons was the best defensive player last year, right? They didn't want to give the process an award. They didn't want to give the process defensive player of the year. They didn't want to give it to a perimeter defender last year. This Sixers hate is real. Now this year, oh, it's okay. It's not Ben Simmons. We can give it to Marcus Smart. The passing meter. Well, I don't know what the passing meter is. I don't know. First of all, Mayhem, I have a 350, not a 250. All right, let's reel it in. We have a 350, and we got about 20,000 miles already on it. 3 other Madden people in the Madden community. Bugs, he'd know how to like make shit out of plants. You know, what I could eat and what I couldn't. Damn, that's tough. It probably just wound up being my friends, like Bugs user. Vilma would probably go crazy, but he don't have no Henny. He would go crazy. It'd probably be Bugs user and Skim, just because they're my friends. But if like no friendship, oh man, I don't even know who would like be a survivor type of dude. Like Rag 6. I don't know, boys. John Beast, yeah. The Fox would be pretty witty. He would get out of some jams. I don't know if ScoMo would be an island, a survivor type. I don't know. McDonald's is double quarter pounder or breakfast. Double quarter pounder is honestly the most underrated burger in the history of America, really. Niner, I mean, you gotta think it's not always about like what do they bring to the table. Sometimes it's about could I literally like sit with this guy like forever for 2 years straight and hang out with him. You know, you can put exclamation point camera in the chat. I believe I have a Canon 7. Yeah, it is right there. Canon 77D. That's what I look into. Do I look crispy? Is there anybody that looks more crispy than me? Yeah, there it is. Canon EOS 77D. No, Matty Ice, you gotta do a TikTok. You're running out of time. You probably got like 15 minutes left. And there, just like that, you're done. Can't get mod back tonight. I don't got time. This not make a deal. Do I look like make a deal? Does this look like a make a deal situation? Mike, that's what I'm saying. He always begging like a little girl, please, sorry, like. You know what I'm saying. I hope the Eagles get somebody from the SEC or Clemson or Ohio State. That's it. That's it. Clemson, SEC, or Ohio State. And when I say SEC, I mean Alabama, Georgia, or LSU. Honestly, I'm cool. Garlic aioli is the best condiment. I told the chat. All right, I'll ask you guys. If you could have two condiments for the rest of your life, what are your two condiments that you choose? And people chose garlic aioli. Two condiments. I mean, I think ketchup and mustard is a safe boom boom, right? Honestly. I mean, hot sauce ketchup's pretty valid. I'm a mustard guy. I like mustard on a burger. I do like mustard on a burger. If I could eat at one restaurant, like it would have to be something that has every meal, right? It has to have breakfast, lunch, and it has to have breakfast. So you're not going to Olive Garden or Red Lobster because sometimes you might want some pancakes, right? This is why I always say like McDonald's is the most goated place. I really do. I think like McDonald's is I'd rather eat McDonald's than like Denny's. I feel like Denny's is dog shit for real. Now if it was like the best is like a neighborhood diner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's what I'm saying. But the neighborhood diner would be the pick for real, because they have everything. You know. But out of like chain stuff, it would probably. I mean, but it needs to have somewhere with breakfast. With no budget, where would I travel? Yo, Asia have shit going on, bro. Let me tell you something. Asia got some shit going on. Hong Kong, Japan, Tokyo, they got some shit going on. Like they shitting on us low key. Like you ever see videos like Hong Kong and Tokyo and shit? It's like, bro, I feel like they 20 years ahead of us. Like, bro, I really feel like, yo, they really like 20 years ahead of us, for real. Tokyo, Hong Kong, all that shit over there. All the Asians, bro. They on to something over there, to be honest. What's up with the COVID? Is it gone? I hear they have now the big news on social media was that there's no mask on plane anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh my god. If I had to fight Jokic, the best fighters in the Madden community, like fight, probably my man Rag 6. I think who else would be like if I had to fight. Problem is on the list somewhere. Like he on the list somewhere. But I don't know if he's top 3. No, I think Simmons is the best defensive player in NBA. Y'all know I think highly of Ben Simmons. I've been raving about Ben Simmons for years to you guys. I actually just took down his posters the first day of playoffs. It was sad. I took down his posters. I'm still looking at a fat head right here. I'm the biggest Ben Simmons fan on earth. So I feel like he owes me a personal apology. I really do. So, but I think he's the best defensive player in NBA. I think he's a mental midget, and I think he's going to cost in the playoffs. Like, when you really think about it, the Sixers lost last year. They did hack a Ben. Like, they really did hack a Ben. Like, they really just sent him to the free throw line in every big close game, the whole fourth quarter. Yeah, like one of the little, not like a little sticker. Like, I got the little stickers, I don't want to say all over, but, you know, on the walls. Sports team I hate the most? Definitely the Bears. They're a shitty team. Wow, the real Toke Nasty is here? Wow. Wow. No, I mean, I honestly, team I hate the most, man. I want to say the Nets now. I don't know. I want to say the Nets. I was trolling about Bears because Proof was in here. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the Cowboys. I was trolling about the Bears because my man Proof was here, but the Nets are up there. Honestly, I don't really hate any teams, but it's obviously the Cowboys. The Mets are like, they're just like despicable. The Mets are just despicable. Everything about the Mets is just crabby, just scummy, nasty. The Mets, they're just low class humans. Everything about the Mets, cause like I've always said this about the Mets. The Mets are the only fan base y'all had a choice on what. Like, New York has 2 teams. Like, New York legit has 2 teams, and one of them is the most successful franchise in the history of sports. It is the biggest recognizable sports team in American history. It is the pinnacle of baseball, the Yankees, right? And you chose to say, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to like the Mets. Like, what type of crab-ass human being, stupid, delusional idiot are you? Right? Jesse, my man, 48 months. No, see, that's not true though. Like, not New York doesn't have 2 teams for everything. Not like the Mets and the Yankees. Them bitches are straight New York. Now football, yeah, but baseball or basketball, no. The Nets were always like New Jersey. The Nets were like an ugly stepchild. That's why there's no real Nets fans. That's why the Nets are bearable. Like, the Nets could win 5 championships and nobody would care because their fans aren't real. Like, there's no passion behind the Brooklyn Nets, right? There's no sweaty fans that went through hell with the Brooklyn Nets. So there's no real passion in that fan base. So that fan base doesn't really count, honestly. So that's why, they're not real. Now, the Knicks, that's passion behind that, right? The Celtics, that's passion behind that. Sixers, that's passion behind that. The Bulls has passion, right? Now, it's a few Jason Kidd, Vince Carter, New Jersey Nets fans, maybe. I know this guy named Fitzmagic. that was a crazy Spencer Dinwiddie fan, right? And now he's got Durant, so. But that's one person, like. And honestly, I really don't care about, like, the people that's real Nets fans, y'all deserve runs. I feel like loyal fans always deserve, like, runs in the playoffs. Let's be real, man. The runs in the playoffs is what makes being a fan great. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it investing, right? I don't know. I'm old school, man. I'm a fan. I don't give a shit about betting. I don't give a shit about player props. I don't give a shit about other team. I am a fan through and through. I am a diehard, right? And I didn't see nothing but the Sixers lose my whole life. They won. They had one run. They beat the Lakers one time, and it was like you were fighting a school bully that nobody could beat in a fight, and that school bully would just whoop everybody's ass, right? And he was like he would steal everybody's lunch money. The school bully that was the Lakers, Shaq and Kobe, and all you did was go up and you punched the bully in his face, right? He still took your shit at the end of the day, and he was still the bully, but you punched him in the mouth one time, and the whole world had respect for you for that one punch, for real. Like, you got that one punch in, and the world was like, okay. That one punch, low-key, meant more than the whole championship. And it's crazy to say that. But that one punch is what people remember. Like, when you really think about it, when you think about 2001, they remember AI. They don't even give a shit about Shaq and Kobe that year. They really don't. Like, when you really look at it, what was more memorable? Allen Iverson hitting the shot, stepping over Tyronn Lue? Or who won the chip? Right? That's what I'm saying, Jesse. What was more memorable? What are we going to remember in 50 years, dude? Exactly. That one punch. The Sixers got one punch. That team was, what, 12-0? That team was 12-0, going for 16-0. Echo, my man. 9 months. Let's go. Yeah. The AI stuff. Sometimes legacy is bigger than winning and losing. I don't know. It sounds really body, but sometimes legacy's bigger than winning and losing. All right, boys. Let's check these unbannies. Maddie, you don't know shit. You ain't win or lose in life yet. You ain't even been out and you ain't been down before. You don't know what winning and losing is. You don't. All right, we starting with Tuna Man 11 days ago. Every time I come in here, you get your ass whooped in a game. It don't matter what game it is. This is Bees 2K. Bees is nasty. That was my brother. Sorry. Ban them. Yeah, we gotta make examples sometimes, bro. It's a bunch of people that are whispering me mouth for unban. All you gotta do is fill out an unban request. Like, you know how it works. Damn, he played the flute. I see the flute get you an instant ban, bro. Zombie chicken cleavage. Cock is a top tier condiment. Boys, we're getting a lot more strict. We're getting stricter. We're getting stricter. Mike Hawk's huge. What's up, Mike Hawks? Mike Hawk's huge. This is my man right here, Nick Ringle. I snag over you. Bounce back. You worse at this than you are at Madden. My balls, your chin. I gotta say no, dude. I just gotta say no. I gotta say no there. I don't know what happened here. Henny might have had a sus ban right there. Bounce back. Bounce back. Nice homer, bald alien. No, this guy don't get back. Bald alien guy don't get back. ShamWow, unbanned so I can read morons in the chat. I mean, yeah, listen. I mean, he's right about that. I mean, do you think this guy was serious right here? Was he serious? I mean, they just banged on him. Look, banned, timed out, banned. No, we'll bring him back, bro. He was a negative. Harry Storms, dude. Let's let him back. My man Harry Storms. That was a good unban request. The fake Niner, dude. Bobby Cans. Let's let him back, bro. I mean, it was 2 weeks of bans. Sometimes people go like... Sometimes people realize... Sometimes I get hot and people get like 7 bans in 1 hour. Like, you know... Sometimes people... some people go crazy, bro. Jacob, thank you for... I mean, you know what? I want to gift you a sub for telling me I spelled some shit wrong. First time you've ever typed in the chat, Jacob, you felt the need to tell me that I spelled something wrong. Not the need to say hello, not the need to introduce yourself to the stream, Jacob219, but you felt the need to tell me that I spelled something wrong. Yeah, sometimes people get banned. That's just how life is going to work. Yeah, everybody say welcome to Jacob. Jacob, check in. Let me refresh and see if my man Pachuco and Too Tall did an unban request. None. What can I do? Todd, my man. Rough. All right, we're going to do, the boys, we're going to do this MLB tournament Sunday. We're going to do it. All we can do is send it. That's all we can do is send it. That's all we can do. So Sunday, I hope all you guys play. All you guys lock in. We'll do $1,000 whatchamacallit tournament. My man Romo with the 9 months. AS gifting to Jacob, who hasn't checked in the chat since then. Love to see it. As I said, boys, all right, this was the Needle Podcast. Free entry. I think it'll be a sub. Long as it's a sub. As long as you're a sub, I want to make it a sub tournament. My man Jacob. Shout out Jacob, man. That's a good dude. Nick Ringle. Oh my gosh. Nick Ringle. All right, boys, but I said stay in touch for that. We'll definitely have commands. We'll have links up as soon as possible for the Sunday night baseball on Sunday. Let's get it popping. I see. We can do better. We can do better tournaments than whoever puts in tournaments. We can do better. We can be better. You know why? Because we are better.